Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. The Colorado Buffaloes won 36-14 against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And I'm not going to lie, starting off, Nebraska seemed like they had a real good game plan. It seemed like they had kind of ideal what they wanted to do against the Colorado Buffaloes, but it seems as though that quarterback for Nebraska, Jeff Sims, really struggled, really had issues, and really cost the Nebraska Cornhuskers some points starting the game in the first half. Because in that first half, hey, it was a struggle. You know, the Colorado Buffaloes really had to fight for everything and was gifted some points on some turnovers. But I told somebody at halftime that pretty much once, yes, they did, they won. Once they got into the halftime, Coach Prime and those NFL head coaches, that coaching staff that he got with so much brain power, got on the whiteboard and started looking things up. They was going to come up in that second half and really dominate. And they came in that second half and they showed up. Nebraska thought they had to win. Yeah, Nebraska was feeling real good at halftime, huh? They was turned up. But man, once Colorado really got involved and really understood what they had to do and what Nebraska was trying to do, it was over in that second half, man. And Nebraska, you know, salute to y'all, but y'all need to do something about that quarterback. Bad. East Texas, I see you. They need to do something about that quarterback in Nebraska because Sims looked terrible. He could run, but he can't throw, and he makes dumb mistakes. Hold on to the ball. But man, what about Weaver? Weaver was clutch. But I think the crucial play that really turned the momentum was that deep pass that Shadora Sanders hit to Xavier Weaver. Once he hit that pass and he made that catch to Xavier Weaver, I think it kind of opened some things up when Nebraska was like, oh, they hitting deep. So many more players will get the letters in there. Oh, definitely. I think that play was the determining play that really opened up to tell everything up when Xavier Weaver caught that long pass on that right sideline. Once he caught that, they was able to get in. Man, Shador Sanders went to work. And can we admit the haters that don't want to say is Shador Sanders the leading contender for that Heisman Trophy? No interceptions, another big day, throwing for over 300 yards. Just look accurate. Yeah, right. They had to go to their third string quarterback, man. I never seen that. They 1, 2, 3. Third string quarterback had to go in, and we seen what happened with him. But man, Travis Hunter didn't have the super plays, but three catches, solid catches, did real good. Feely, shouts out to Feely, man. He's been solid kicking. I don't know what happened to Alejandro Mata. I didn't see him really get an opportunity to kick, so I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, Feely is handling business doing with the kicks. Dylan Edwards kind of had some lapses starting off with blocking the linebackers, but then once he got that down, chopping them when they were starting to blitz, he really went to work. I wonder who's going to transfer now. Hey, man, Sims got good legs, but his arms ain't really that. Exactly. Sims could run all day long. That's what he did at Georgia Tech. He could run, but he's going to get injured, which he did. And he's not really accurate throwing the ball. And you got to have simple routes for Sims. You got to really do simple stuff. He's not able to process the information like Shador Sanders is. So, man, just an overall great win. And last week we was talking about the defense. We was like, oh, the defense didn't do anything. The defense stepped up and really in that first half really made sure that the game was really, really close. Mata will get reps later in the season. He does. Yeah, Mata legit. But what about that defense, man? The defense really did what they were supposed to do. Charles Kelly called the outstanding defensive game. Shots out to them. Great plan. And if the defense is doing what they need to do, the offense and Shador Sanders is going to eventually get it rolling because you got too many weapons. Xavier Weaver looks like definitely a first-day NFL draft pick. Just wait till all the wide receivers get them. Yeah, exactly. You're right about that. Man, Jimmy Horn catching the ball. Xavier Weaver. Those receivers are lights out. And Shador Sanders just processing that information. Grant in just 2 games. Real spill. You right about that, Q Dog, man. I'm gonna make a video about this later. It got so bad at the end of the game, man. They was beating him so bad. Travis Hunter was talking to his girlfriend on the sidelines, man. That's embarrassing to Nebraska, man. Nebraska, they up in there chilling, man. They on the sideline having a good time, man, talking to their family in the stands because they gave them the work. So all those little comments that Matt Rule was making during the offseason, all the little things he was saying, I can't wait to hear that Nebraska press conference. I got to go to whatever they are, whatever website that posted. I just want to hear what he got to say, man. Because, he kept throwing a lot of different shots at Coach Prime during the offseason. Now, he's just going to have to just admit that Coach Prime is him. And Coach Prime just another outstanding job, another fabulous job, just getting the team ready. And like I said, man, they went in during halftime and they just made sure they got everything right. The coaches and the staff and the experience that they got. Yeah, you started at home, Mike Lover. Yeah, you're right. He was kissing this girl too on the sideline, just chilling. Just like, man, they done. They out of there. And nobody was thinking that this was going to happen that's not a Colorado fan, because remember, Colorado was only favored by 3. So it's supposed to be a close game. And it was not at all, as we saw. Definitely a total domination. Now we talking about getting ready for a Colorado State team that the Colorado Buffaloes should run through again. So 3-0 going into Oregon is definitely going to be a good look, man. But wow, what another day by Shador Sanders. 300 plus, X amount of touchdowns. Nah, Colorado didn't get lucky. Colorado was the better team. And they have the coaches and the players that's going to figure things out at halftime. That's important. Matt Rule doesn't have that type of staff that's going to go in there and just get things right for the second half. And the refs influenced the game. No, they didn't. Colorado was just the better team. Sometimes we got to admit in life when something is better. And the Colorado Buffaloes was a better team than Nebraska. Nebraska gave all the fight they had in the first half. They hung in there. They did the best they could, but it's just, if Sims could learn how to process information and work on his accuracy, he'll be a decent quarterback. But, he's just not that guy. Where are you to think Colorado is going to be ranked? Oh yeah, Colorado is definitely going to be ranked this week. They were 22, so they're going to move up to at least, I say, the teens with that dominant performance. Colorado down the road. Chose Colorado State down the road, so it's gonna be next up Colorado State. As long as the Colorado guy, Lucky chose. Wu-Tang was Wu-Tang was there. I just made a video about that. So, man, over 800 media passes granted. So, just Colorado, everybody's on board. Everybody's starting to believe. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, was Carmani McClain hurt, or was he just not available to play? Did Coach Prime just think he's not ready? I definitely got to research that and find out more, because Carmani McClain, this would have been a perfect game for him to get in a blowout, but shoot, he was in regular clothes. Prime using tough love. True. Colorado gave him the business. How did Colorado get exactly 36-14? That's not luck. They will be ranked. That's what I was thinking too. I could see 17. It's definitely gonna be in the teens. He is not ready, but he coming in. Yeah, like I say, I'm just curious to know what happened with Carmani McClain. I'm thinking maybe it was an injury that happened, because he was in street clothes. Now Colorado State is the perfect game for him. 17 probably, yeah, you're right, 17. Man, Whitlock still hating. I'm gonna have to check that out. Carmani not ready. He needs to learn more. McConaughey's high school for him. Yeah. Travis definitely was exhausted. He said a person should be dominated on one side, and apparently he's not ready. True. Carmani gonna get his reps soon. Him and Jaquez, just like Trav, he needs to transform into a dog. I didn't want to throw it away. Yeah. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, Carmani down the line gets an opportunity if he just needs to develop more. But he Like somebody says, he did look sad on the sideline, man. He just with the towel over his head. He was looking like he was definitely disappointed. I would be disappointed too, because I would want to get in this game. Their condition shows and they have heart. They definitely can beat Oregon. At Oregon, it's gonna be a crazy game. Sean Lewis was pissed. I mean, starting off, I'm pretty sure he was. He may be in game 3 for his comment. Carmani got to camp late. He just needs to get up to speed. Hopefully, they'll give Carmani an opportunity to eventually get on there down the line. But like I say, maybe he's just not ready right now. But we'll see. But the defense looking real good. Omarion, number 3, Cooper. Hey, he's solid. Like he doing real good, man. Cooper over there, USC. Yeah, that USC game. Imagine Colorado, which they should, coming off a win against Oregon, against USC, undefeated USC, undefeated Colorado. Woo! That's gonna be a real good game. They need to do Colorado State game. Yeah. I think they should have did Oregon, Colorado State, then USC. But to give them Oregon and USC back to back, man, Kamani is a transfer portal threat. Prime tripping. Yeah, that players no need to rush him. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Will Kamani think about hitting that portal, being as though he probably could go somewhere right now and be that guy at corner, being a 5-star. So there's something up in there, man. That's something we're going to have to, really pay attention to and keep our eyes on, because Carmani, this 2 weeks in, not sniffing the field. So it's hopefully he's going to get an opportunity to do his thing. Craig, the Jackson State transfer, showed up big time. Yeah, Craig, the Jackson State transfer. He is a freshman. Yeah, he's got some time to grow. So we're not gonna worry about Carmani right now. Hopefully he'll get our opportunity down there in the upcoming games. But right now, if Shedeur continues to do what he's doing, not throwing no picks, receivers doing what they doing, making plays, it's gonna be a good look for the Colorado Buffaloes. And like everybody was saying, I've been seeing, I could see them going to 17. The 17. O-line and Shiloh are terrible. Shiloh he played a lot better than he did last week, in my opinion. Last week, yeah, he led the team in tackles, but I think this week he was way more solid. The O-line, well, what Nebraska was doing, Nebraska was bringing a lot of heat, man. They was bringing a lot of heat. So Jaquez Robinson, yeah, I thought he was going to come from Alabama. I thought he was going to be playing too. I'm curious to see what's happening to him. Why is Jimmy Horn not effective? It's a good question. He's solid. Jimmy Horn is solid, not getting a lot of deep passes, but I think they got the safeties over the top, so they're not trying to allow anything deep, especially in the middle, because you got to realize when we can't run the ball like that, the safety's going to stay back. Once we're able to run it, now your safeties come up, you can hit Jimmy Horn deep. But as long as we're not getting that many yards rushing and we're struggling, the safety's going to be over the top, and it's going to be hard for Jimmy Horn to really go deep. That's why it was hard for us the first half to get deep passes, because we wasn't able to run the ball, and they was just bringing that heat, clogging it, make Shedeur have to get the ball out quick. Oregon versus Texas Tech. Yeah, I'm going to be watching it. What's up, fam? I see you right there. Appreciate you tapping in. No, because it's good, but I think it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Hey, that coaching staff, man, they working together real good, though. So Nebraska had a good defense. Yeah, that's what I said. Shouts out to Nebraska. Their defense definitely came to play. They the ones that made plays. Sims, I'm not going to lie, cost them the game, in my opinion, especially in the first half. Yeah, that's what I was saying early in the video, fam. Like, man, I thought Mata would at least got one kick, but hey, Feely doing his thing though. So I guess Coach Prime, like, man, we just gonna keep rocking with that boy Feely, and maybe Mata get opportunity next game. What's wrong with Shiloh? The team won by 20 plays. Yeah, Shiloh had a solid game. In my opinion, last week led the team in tackles. It was like, but this week, man, Shiloh he was solid to me. The whole defense was solid. It wasn't nobody that was just, let down or anything like that. So everybody played solid, man. Shiloh had definitely a solid game. He did his thing. He came up and he made some tackles, open field tackles, and did his thing. So, hey, salute to Shiloh. Shiloh had 12 tackles and 10 last week. Good. Yeah. Shiloh, hey, Hey fam, you was right on that, man. Xavier Weaver is that guy. Jimmy Horn, you know, I'm always gonna be a big Jimmy Horn fan because what they doing, them safeties over the top. So it's hard for him just to maneuver. Once we get this run game going, watch you see Jimmy Horn just go crazy because them safeties come up, leave it at man to man, but in that slot, them safeties over the top and ain't giving them a shot to really go deep like he want to. But he's being productive in the slot, getting what we need to keep the drive going. Yeah, definitely, Jessica. Shiloh Sanders did real good today. Solid game. So, you know, we happy for the win. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, man. Appreciate everybody that tapped in to the live, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm out.